Hey everybody, welcome back to DraztykGaming, and we are here with the 1.67, or also known as the 3.1.0 update on PS4. And the Freddy Rework, and I think we get the Bill skin today too. Not that that matters much to me. I'm not a real big survivor, but it's cool for those who've been wanting it. And I think from what I've been hearing, that Xbox actually don't get it. So let's get into the patch notes. The new nightmare. Playing against the new nightmare, survivors are constantly in the battle to stay awake. For this killer rework, the nightmare will be able to hit both awake and sleeping survivors. While trapped in the dream state, survivors will be vulnerable to his new dream abilities. They also have new ways to stay awake, such as the alarm clock. Make sure to check out the gameplay video to find out what's new. Map rework. Badham Preschool map has also been rebalanced and expanded. 4 new variants of the existing map have been introduced into the fog. Players will now have a chance to encounter the rebalanced map and the new map variant in their trials. Every map variant can also be played immediately and kill your friends. For a limited time, chance to encounter the Badham Preschool maps will also be increased. These will drop daily until August 6, 2 p.m. Eastern. They will return to their normal map weights. New content, Priestess of the Damned. That looks pretty sick. The new Plague cosmetic. That actually looks really nice. Okay, here's the patch notes. Balance, gameplay. Added a visual sound effect notification when affected by the exposed status effect. Adjusted. That's another nerf to fucking Ghostface inadvertently. An exposed status effect notification sound when you're exposed. There goes any surprise of him exposing you. You're gonna get even more of a jump on him. Adjusted the cooldown for successful cannibal chainsaw attacks to be the same as that for a missed chainsaw attack. Adjusted movement speed and reduced duration from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Each tile is now unique and will only spawn once. Reduced the minimum distance between pallets to 8 meters. Adjusted the safety rating of each pallet loop in the maps. Improved totem hiding spots. Diversified the number of sides a generator can be repaired from on all tiles. Blood point balancing. Increased the hatch escape score event from 2,000 to 2,500. Increased the killer blind score event from 250 to 400. So we're going to be seeing a hell of a lot more flashlights because they just upped the fucking they upped the 150 points for flashlight blinds. Increased the killer blind score event from 250 to 500 while in a chase. So yeah, we're going to goodbye hag. You fucking stupid ass development team. You just hag. So they fixed the aura issue. They fixed the sprint burst glitch. Two biggest things that I had a problem with why I haven't been playing. They fixed it. They also fixed endurance. If you look now, endurance is back to 50% instead of 45. Oh wait, no. Enduring. That should be 75. They did. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Oh no. Okay. They did nerf it. The 50%. It said that tier 3 was 45 last time. That's what they fixed. They didn't. It's not back to 75 again. It's may take. Oh, I do have discordance. So we're gonna run discordance, tinkerer, barbecue, and do I have pop? I don't have pop goes. Weasel, do I? Come on, are you fucking kidding me? Whew. So I know it was either Hexy or Otofu was concerned. It was Otofu. He was concerned at the fact that the auras from Thrilling Tremors or any blocking or surveillance was gonna fuck things up because they were all white auras. Apparently, one of the changes from the PTB is now the aura for his teleport is now different. So, with the red paintbrush, it's going to be broken as fuck. They all start in the dream world. They can't use generators or any healing or anything like that. So one of their healing is taken away. So they can only use the clocks and each other. And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not going to use this right now. I'm going to use monitor. I'm not going to use tinkerers. Well, maybe. You know what? So yeah, like I was saying, they're not going to be able to use skill checks. If I'm not mistaken, when they snap each other out of it, each time it takes finding an awake survivor perform the wake up action or by using the alarm clock's time. Each successive wake up action takes twice as long to perform. Using the alarm clock will give survivors 30 seconds before they start falling asleep again. So after the initial, if they use the clock, it only gives them 30 seconds, so it gives them an extra 30 seconds after they fall asleep. So it's basically goes, what it sounds like, it goes from 60 to 90 the next time. But it takes each time that they are woken up by the wake up, by the snap and clap, it takes twice as long the next time, and then twice as long the next time after that. So eventually that will be unusable also. I want to actually play my first game with his normal power without the pallets. I'm just happy that they fixed the aura bug in the sprint burst, because that was so fucking game breaking. And we're not gonna have anybody fucking. Oh, they're no longer auras. They're actually icons above the, okay. Icons above the, um... they're icons above the generators now. I want blood points, but you know what? Do I have a bat? And we do. Come on with this goddamn bullshit. See, the thing that sucks, though, with the way Freddy is now, right off the bat, they're gonna know it's Freddy. Because they're gonna see the clocks ticking down the timers. Well, I'm not sure, actually, if they do see it or not. So yeah, if you guys are looking for the patch notes, I went over kind of what I felt were the important things, like the reworks of the map and the rework we've all pretty much seen, and if you haven't, there's plenty of PTV videos and the actual gameplays before it was released and explanations of what the power is. Well, while we are in this, we can go through. Alright, so black box, you become obsessed with one survivor. The obsession starts a trial in the dream world and cannot wake up. Paintbrush, all survivors start in dream world. Failed skill checks do not wake up survivors while in the dream world. Class photo, you can no longer cancel dream projection action. All generators will spew blood. The nightmare channels the dream projection ability, while the nightmare channels the dream projecting ability. The husk of the nightmare will not appear when using dream projection. Survivors will see the nightmare intermittently at a reduced distance of 12 meters to 24 meters. The nightmare is invisible to survivors beyond 24 meters. The nightmare is invisible to awake survivors while carrying a survivor. Swing chains. Rusty but sturdy chains used to securely attach a swing seat. Survivors that are awake or in the dream world have a slightly reduced action speed to all sabotage, healing, repairs actions. This effect is increased for each survivor in the dream world up to a tremendously reduced action speed. Slightly increases sabotage, healing, and repair regression penalties. For each sleeping survivor, moderately reduced dream projection cooldown. $10 dream tokens for the pallets. Ooh, survivors have their aura revealed to the nightmare when they interact with dream pallets for 6 seconds. So if people go around just throwing down pallets for the shit of it, they're gonna get seen. Nice. I do like that. Blindness, hemorrhage. The blocks are just status effects. These might actually be pretty good if you want like a map pressure build. Okay, so that's a 4 seconds. The yellow is 4 seconds, while paint thinner is 6. Gain an extra 200 bonus blood points towards the deviousness when a survivor triggers a dream snare. Dream snare slows considerably reduced. Nice. I got a lot of those. That's some extra fucking blood points just for the fuck of it if I want to mess around with the snares. Dude, seriously, what's with this fucking goddamn loading thing? Alright, well, I'm gonna probably stop this and just reset my connection just to make sure. But I will keep this video up because I did go through some shit. Like the patch notes in the beginning and shit like that. But I'm gonna reset my oh, never mind. Scratch that thought. How much you want to bet I see a lorry loaded?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Oh god, this queue time. It took like 10-15 minutes just to get into this lobby, and now only one survivor is loaded in.
In the near.
Hey, magician. You're the Nia? How? So how are you stream sniping then? And you really gonna go on stream and say I'm the Nia? You do realize blatant stream sniping is bannable? Yeah. Nope, not happening.
I searched the information about the mic.
Yeah, and you just happen to be in my lobby? I'm sorry, you're gonna tell me that you're one of the survivors going against me. I'm not gonna sit in the lobby. Oh, which one of you are actually? Oh no, not you, magician. I'm talking about Anonymous. I don't know how he found that I was streaming and got into my stream because of the fact that I am showing offline and my profile doesn't show up when you hover over the game in your quick menu. Give me a minute. First lobby I get in, I'm gonna get stream sniped. I didn't catch your player name. We are in 2003. Okay, I'll remember that name. And if I see that name in my lobbies, I'm gonna know you're stream sniping, and you got it on stream with text to voice admitting that you were the Nia. So let's not do that again. I don't want to have to be the reason anybody gets banned. But I won't tolerate it. I won't deal with it. It will be reported. Not on the day of the release of a reworked killer that I'm trying to stream. Why would you even go onto somebody's stream saying, I'm the Nia that's in your lobby? That makes no sense. Oh, great. Now another 15-minute wait because somebody wants to be an ass and stream snipe. Seriously though, if you get a stream snipe to get an advantage, go back to Fortnite. If you seriously get a stream snipe to get an advantage, then why are you playing a game you're not good at? The patch notes are in the beginning. I went over what I felt was important. I didn't go over too many of the miscellaneous. I kind of went over the perks, the changes. They basically nerfed, made another inadvertent nerf to Ghostface. Now, Enduring is now back to 50% instead of the 45% at Tier 3. Metal Man apparently was registering a protection hit if they woke up or got put to sleep near another survivor. But yeah, it's all in the beginning. I went also while waiting went over some of the add-ons, or all of the add-ons. This is going to be really broken. The red paintbrush. It's going to be really strong. They all start in the dream world, and skill checks no longer don't wake them up. So in order for them to wake up, they have to use the clock or wake each other up. And when they wake each other up, each successful time that they wake each other up, it takes twice as long next time. So I'm not sure if that's like stacks to the point where you can't really wake each other up like that, and you have no choice but to go to the clock only, especially when you get the paintbrush. Using the paintbrush basically dwindle down the amount of time that you could wake each other up, and then force you to only be able to wake up at the clock, which the snares will work perfect for that. You put a snare down by the clock, you'll know where they are. You know that they're trying to wake up. But it also, using the clock, adds 30 seconds before they start sleeping again. This is the text here of what the power is and what it does. And I'm really, really already in a bad fucking mood that I have to sit here for another 10-15 minutes to find a fucking lobby because somebody wanted to stream snipe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop streaming and I'll just upload. I'll record and I'll upload. I'm not gonna deal with that. But thank you, Anonymous or Aaron, Aaron, for letting me know that you were the Nia, because now I got you admitting that you were the Nia, and they can check in on that and have fun with the report.